What's Gucci RG here? I have M16 MOAB gameplay. We're playing Team TAC, and it was capture the flag, as you can tell. This M16 gameplay, I believe, was after the patch, because the M16 seems to be doing a lot of work in this. I really don't remember when I got this gameplay. I had it stored, so most likely it's going to be after the patch. But also, the Call of Duty montage, the Team Taj Kill Them All that I'm making, I'm going to release that on Friday, so stay tuned. It's pretty good. I put a little bit of effort into making it, so you'll be able to tell. But, so for this Memories of G topic today, I'm going to talk about some random crap, you know, always getting random crap. And I'm going to start off with the computer lab today. So when I was in elementary school, we used to have a computer lab, and inside this computer lab, you know, we would use these old school programs like Mavis Beacon and the Oregon Trail. I know you guys know what I'm talking about as soon as I said that. So we used to go, and it was like a treat for us too, whenever we would be able to go into the computer lab, because we could only do it like once a month or something like that. It wasn't very often that we were able to go in there, but when we did, God, it was great. We would go in there, and we would have 2 to 3 things that we could do while we were in there. We could either play the Oregon Trail, which is pretty much what I did every single time, because let's face it, the Oregon Trail was the shit back then. That was like the greatest game ever. And I come to think of it, it might have been like the only game. Nah, it wasn't, but you know what I mean. It was great. And then also we had like Mavis Beacon, where it would teach you how to type and everything. I really didn't do that all too often, and I still kind of suck at typing, even though I have a degree in computers. You know, that's kind of weird. But my typing is getting a little better. No thanks to that elementary Mavis Beacon bullshit. I remember you'd have to type like it would have like a train or something going by, and you'd have to type the letter that you see on the train before it gets to the end, or else it crashes or something. I don't remember, but you have to type real quick, and then I'd always suck, and the train would blow up, and I'd say, you know, fuck this, I want to go play Oregon Trail and go collect some fucking meat and go hunting and shit. And then, of course, every time I play Oregon Trail, I don't think I've ever beaten that game. Every time I play Oregon Trail, that fucking game, it would be like, oh, your tire busted, oh, great. Oh, you have no more meat, oh, great. So then you go hunting, but then you die, and then somebody dies from getting bit by a snake, and then another person dies because they were hungry or something. I never beat that game. Fucking whatever. But that was my good times right there. I always had fun playing Oregon Trail, even though I never beat it. It was a nice change of pace than having to, you know, do times tables and other crap. Oh, and speaking of times tables, and kind of like back to the other topic that I was talking about with that one kid who's always good at something. Well, we had this one kid named Bobby, and man, this dude, he was the smartest kid in our class. We had to do weekly times tables because we would break it down, I think by weeks or whatever. I don't remember how long we would have for each times table, but we would go through and we'd start with numbers like the ones, 1 times 1, 1 times 2, and then the next week would be like 2 times 1, then 2 times 2, and so on and so forth. And then at the end of every week, we would have a competition between us to see who could do the whole times table complete up to what we have learned. And whoever did that, you know, got to leave to recess early or something, and would get like some candy. Yeah, I think I only did it once, and that was with like, I can't remember. I want to say it was with the 5 times tables. And that was only because it was easy as hell and I could write fast. But yeah, that kid Bobby, man, he would win every week. It was crazy. And the best part about when we would have to do it on the whiteboard, right? So you'd use your little marker or whatever. His writing was like legitly slanted at like more than a 45-degree angle every time he wrote. And then it would, you know how some people can't write on a straight line. That's exactly how his writing was. He would write, and then it would like constantly slope up. His writing would slope up, but his writing was at a 45, if that makes any kind of sense to you. I mean, it makes sense in my mind, but that's how his was. But I don't understand how it was legible, but he always won. And I hate him, because he would always go out to recess first, and he was like one of the kids that you would envy. But as you can see, I just got my MOAB. Apparently it was my 5th MOAB of this prestige. I don't keep track of these type of things, but yo, check this MOAB out. It was so powerful that it ejected the kids from the game because they all left. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace!